Hello, welcome back to Sacred Foundations. This is our frequency and meditation video as a follow-up from the one we did earlier in the month for our July 2022 card pull. So I am excited to be here. I've been working with the cards, loving them. I'm Julia Frainer with my bestie right here, Jill Chester. How are you, Jill?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing really well. Thank you.
I really love sitting with the energy of the cards because there was so much information dropping through for me personally. And a lot of insights were coming up for me. So I was glad to have that journaling time after we did the recording. So I hope that everybody had the opportunity to watch the July reading. If you haven't done so ahead of time, we invite you to tune into your inner wisdom to see if it will serve you to do so. This intuitive meditation that Julia is going to do and the frequency work that I'll be doing during the meditation, it is based off of the energy of the cards and the insights and the messages that came through. So yes, in a sense that this is a standalone video and you do not have to go back and do the card reading video for July. However, the intention behind it is that they do go together. So you might want to just, again, tune in your inner wisdom and see if it will benefit you to do that. So I'm going to be pulling up the card images in a moment, though I just want to just say the frequency work that I'll be doing and the guided meditation that Julia will be doing. Obviously, don't watch this video when you're driving or operating heavy machinery. This is not in place of licensed health care or therapy. This is given from us to you as a sacred gift because we are all in this journey together. And hey, why not support each other along the way? So it is my great joy, Julia. I know you've shared this as part of your great joy. So, all right. Anything else you want to add to that?
No, I feel good. Ready.
All right. So
thank you.
These are the cards that were pulled in the beginning of the month, and we did do a reading on it. So hopefully, again, you've reflected on it. One of the things that Julie and I were discussing that came up while we were working with the cards, because we chatted a little bit before we're diving into this meditation and frequency work, was I don't know that that we specifically pointed out, because there was so much information coming through from these cards about, well, how does it relate to developing and or deepening a sacred foundation, right? Because we've got the sacred foundation. Julia talks about the pillars of a sacred foundation in another offering, going into a little bit more detail about that. So look forward to that if you feel like you want more information on it. But so how do you take the information from this card reading? Hopefully something emerged for you while you were going over your notes or reflecting on these cards. But if you're still a little bit unsure, one of the things we talked about, so, sacred foundation gives you that foundation so you can move forward in your life. And one of the things is, being your own sovereign being in a group of supportive individuals. Most likely in the physical world, because we've got a lot of earth energy card in this reading, but we have guides and support systems in the unseen world with our masters, teachers, loved ones, angels, guides, ancestors, and allies. So there is that. But specifically talking about a support system in the physical world, what does that look like for you? Do you have that? Does it need to be tweaked? Are you kind of moving from one group to another group, which happens along the evolutionary journey as we, resonate with different people at different times or whatever. Sometimes we're growing and the people that we're around are not growing, or vice versa. It works both ways. So do you feel like you've got that support system as part of your sacred foundation? So that may be one of the places that you want to kind of tap into as far as implementing it in your sacred foundation work. And then having said that, if you are in a group of supportive people, Like, are you brave? Are you speaking out in that group? Are you able to be your true self in that group? And if not, reflect on that. Then is that the group for you if you cannot show up as who you are? All right. Anything else you want to add to that, Julia?
No, that's perfect. Thank you. Yes, it's beautiful. Thanks, Jill.
All right. One more thing. So as we're doing the meditation frequency work, you are going to receive what supports you in your highest and greatest good. Your higher self regulates this. You cannot get any energy that does not support you. Your inner wisdom guides and regulates the frequencies to support you on your journey. Okay, I am going to mute myself.
Yes. All right. Well, you'll want to find yourself in a comfortable place, safe place, as Jill mentioned earlier, place where you're undisturbed for the next 10 minutes or so. And if you can do this meditation lying down or sitting up, just whatever feels good to you. And maybe you need to wiggle out a few things, maybe a stretch, rolling the head and the shoulders, really dropping into that beautiful earthen temple of you. Relaxing the face and the jaw, the tongue, the chest. Go on down the body, relaxing, allowing the eyes to soften, uncrossing any parts of you that are crossed, your ankles, your hands. Just sinking a little bit deeper and deeper into you. Feeling the parts of your body that are making contact with the seat or the floor, the bed, the earth. And notice how it's meeting you. Notice how earth meets you, meets your body, and holds you. And coming into the awareness of your breath. Noticing as you fully embody your body, as you relax a little bit deeper, the breath begins to slow and lengthen. Feeling it come in through the nose and out through the nose. Relaxing a little bit more. And in your mind's eye, I invite you to find yourself in a place of nature. Maybe it's on a grassy knoll alongside a creek. Maybe it's a beautiful beach along the ocean. Maybe it's a wooded area with a nice little clearing and a mossy blanket for you to lay on. Whatever it is for you is exactly what it needs to be. And when you find yourself in this place, see yourself lying down. And again, noticing how Earth, how the Great Mother comes up and cradles you. She meets you right there, holding you in her perfect and appropriate landscape for you. And you snuggle into this place in whatever position you choose to lie. You are there, held, supported, loved beyond measure. And as you're resting in the arms of the Great Mother, as she's holding and cradling you right there, you notice around you that there's this coming of these beautiful crystals, kind of forming a little grid around you. What do they look like to you? The shape that they are, and you're feeling very secure and supported, and you're loving the energy that's surrounding you with these beautiful crystals. And you notice the sunlight beginning to dance through them. And you can feel the colors and the warmth as the sun comes through the various prisms of these crystals and it begins to bathe your body. Maybe there's certain areas of your body that a particular color comes into. Maybe it brings healing, ease, grace. Maybe it's infusing the energetic body of you that is housed in your body. Maybe it's infusing the energetic body of you that houses your physical body. Allow the prisms, the fractions of light coming through to begin to dance and emanate and circle and encompass you, to hold you and cradle you in its warmth and color, as you are also cradled in the lap of the Great Mother. Just feel and know. Noticing the colors, and as they dance around you, what do they invoke in you? You'll remember. Are they more than just the red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo? Is there more colors? Is there magenta? Chartreuse? Are there colors that you're feeling that you can't even imagine how beautiful they are? Just notice and receive. And as you receive their energy and their healing effects, notice that you are being recharged, that there's a part of you that's becoming empowered and enlightened. There's a part of you that is receiving insights to your own autonomous being. You are being gifted. You are being loved. You're being held and supported. That is eternal, unconditional, something that you have always been and always will be, just by virtue of being you. And as you breathe, you're breathing with the colors and the light. You're breathing with the Great Mother. And you can ask, what more do I need to know at this moment? What more am I ready to receive? You'll remember. And in the next breath, you see the crystals begin to recede. You offer gratitude for the gifts that they've brought you. for the feelings they brought you, for the colors and the enlightenment. Feel into the remembering, the empowerment, the knowing that you received. Feel into the love. And for a moment, you're breathing with the Great Mother in this sacred space that you took up, in this place of nature. Does she too have more to offer you in this moment? Receive it all at the heart space. And when you're ready, in the next breath, you begin to feel the room that you are sitting in or lying in. You're offering gratitude to the Great Mother, who says you can come back to this place anytime. You can be recharged by the crystals that she surrounded you in anytime you choose. And as you begin to feel yourself and wiggling your toes, as you stretch in the physical body, in the physical room that you're in, you know that from this meditation, from the work that you do with yourself, from the frequency, movement, and energies that are being brought to you right now, you know that there's this rebirth happening. And in that rebirth, you're tapping into your natural, true, wild self. And in 3, 2, 1, come back to where you are. Be sitting, allowing the frequency to land. You may want to do some journaling. Welcome back, beloveds.
So continue to sit in this space if it feels correct for you as the energy frequencies continue to sweep through your field. Just allowing it to come back into balance and harmony after releasing stuff that no longer serves you. Pay attention to any visual images that came up for you during the meditation frequency work. Any sounds you heard in your surroundings or your inner ear. Any feeling sensations that you felt in your physical body. And I'm about to say something that will only be true for a few people. So just let it go if it doesn't feel correct for you. But there was a sensation of, if you have ever felt like you were just stabbed in the back by somebody that you were close to, a friend, a family member, anything in the past, know that there was healing available for you. And again, remember, not in place of licensed medical care or therapy, but there was healing if you felt like you had that experience at any point in time in your life, and that this is a great opportunity for you to release that fully and completely, so you can be fully present and stand in your own personal power in a group of like-minded, supported people. That's available to you now. It is your time to shine, to express. All right, come back to this video anytime that you feel like going on this journey will support you. And as always, we are grateful for sharing this time and space with you. Anything else, Jules, you want to add before we say goodbye?
No, just we'd love to hear from you. What's moving? You can reach out to either one of us or both of us, or you can comment right here. Blessing.
Bye-bye.
Create